Alrighty, welcome to another Duskmourn draft. Ooh, woo! We've opened an unidentified hover ship. Wah, 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 wah. It's a 3 mana for a 2/2 flying vehicle with crew 1, but it eats something. It exiles one of their creatures with toughness 5 or less. Anything bigger than that, they can't pull it up in the tractor beam. And when this goes away, they don't get the creature back. They get to manifest. That's a lot worse. So I think I will be taking that. I do like Optimistic Scavenger and Unnerving Grasp. Those are both strong, but the unidentified hover ship is truly excellent. So, the last time I drafted Duskmourn, yesterday, I started with blue-white beats and saw a 6-pick Smoky Lounge and Audibled. I'm going to do that pick too this time. I mean, I do think that's the pick. There's no other option, honestly. You could take Wary Watchdog to go with this. Hardened Escort, those are so much worse. Let's just take Smoky Lounge, see where it goes. Well, the next pack does have Midnight Mayhem, which is quite a bit stronger than everything else. I don't think Skullsap Nuisance is very close here. And the Mayhem would go nicely with the hover ship. I think I probably will still just take that, just zigzag. Because Unable to Scream is decent, and it's good in a Smoky Lounge deck, but Midnight Mayhem is really good. So I still want to try to figure out what's open, not just jam. I really do like Smoky Lounge. I think that this is the start to a really good Rooms deck. But Midnight Mayhem is strong enough for me to still keep my options open here. Here, or once again, Bottomless Pool is a really good card. There's also Grand Entryway, which is good in like a red-white deck. I just think Bottomless Pool is stronger. All right, I'll take Bottomless Pool. Next pick, I would hope to make a decision. Maybe I could be Jeskai Rooms. That's a thing. The next pick, there's a good blue-white card and a decent mono-white card. Also a blue counterspell. I mean, I could take the Glimmer. How bad is that? I don't want to take either of these red 5-drops. Those are so replaceable. All right, let's just take the Glimmer. And again, just kind of see what shows up. Okay, Surgical Suite is very strong. When you unlock this door, you get a 3 mana or less vet creature back. And when you attack, you put a counter on an attacking creature is great. But there's also Meat Locker and Stay Hidden, Stay Silent. I'm going to take one of those. I kind of want to just take Surgical Suite. All right, I'm going to take Surgical Suite. I'm going to move towards blue-white. Let's see how that goes. All right. Look, another Inquisitive Glimmer. Okay, I feel like we're in a good spot now. The double Glimmer is nice. It makes the flipping the bottom or playing Locker Room really nice as well. Oh, playing or unlocking it. Surgical Suite's good, and then Hover Ship is good. So it's giving up on 2 strong cards, but first of all, we couldn't really play those 2 cards in the same deck all that easily anyways. And honestly, I could still play Smoky Lounge in this deck. Misty Salon is good when you have a bunch of rooms, and sometimes you end up with a little bit of red. Who knows? I'm not that into Friendly Ghost and Cold Healer. Stocked Researcher seems like more what this deck's looking for. Just, it's an enchantment reward, and it's just a cheaper card, as opposed to expensive non-enchantment cards aren't good. The person passed to me has every single pack, except I guess 1. All right, I guess we'll see some cards soon, huh? Here, there is a room, Ticket Booth / Tunnel of Hate, which is good with Smoky Lounge, but I'd rather just take Vanish from Sight. I think Vanish from Sight is a perfectly fine card. And I don't really want to be Jeskai Rooms exactly. Enter the Enigma versus Found Footage versus Saw. Saw is kind of nice on these because a 4/3 is a pretty good stat line, but I'll just take the blue card that I'm probably not going to play. And then here there's a Twist Reality. That's a late rat, but I'll just pass it to let them get into that. All right, I'll hate the Tail of Tamio. I'm not playing a Delirium deck, so I don't really care about Found Footage anyway. All right, well, this is... All right, don't make a sound for free, sure. This is not terrible. Let's open some good white rares. A red, white, and a red-white card. There's also Get Out, which is pretty decent. And Jolly Balloon Man. Maybe I'll wheel the Raucous Carnival. Jolly Balloon Man copying Hover Ship can be kind of nice. You get to exile something, and then they get to manifest. There's also just take Creeping Peeper or Get Out. I mean, I think Get Out is pretty good. I'm just going to take Get Out. I like that card. I'm going to play Heavy Blue. Another Mayhem. There's like 17 of those. I could take Keys to the House. This goes and gets a basic for, so basically 1+1 to go get a basic. And then 3 and sack it, you can unlock a room, so you can get another bite at the apple or unlock something on the cheap. All right, I guess I do like that more than Acrobatic Cheerleader. I don't think I want to take a Midnight Mayhem. The thing is, Midnight Mayhem's not even that good unless you're like taking advantage of it, which I'm not really able to right now. Central Elevator. I've got 3 rooms. Okay, I don't think this card is terrible, by the way. There's also Savior of the Small and Tunnel Surveyor. Tunnel Surveyor is kind of nice, but Glimmer makes Central Elevator quite good. All right, I'm just going to take that. I'm going to try to go blue-white rooms, maybe splashing Smoky Lounge. Keys to the House help splash as well. Look, now there's Meat Locker. I like Unwilling Vessel and Infernal Phantom. Those are both good cards. Underwater Tunnel is just okay, but I love a Meat Locker. And making everything cheaper, like you can cast this for, with 1 Glimmer in play, this costs a total of 6 mana instead of 8 mana. That's pretty great. All right, I'll take that. Hopefully I'll wheel something there. And then now there's Soul Rager, Fear of Failed Tests. I don't really know how I'm getting that through. I guess it does get cheaper with Glimmer. Let's see. I have an Enter the Enigma. I also have, I guess, Surgical Suite's kind of nice with it. All right. I'm in to try this. I think that could be interesting. Oh, Gremlin Tamer? Yes, I will be taking that. All right, we're just going all in on enchantments, as one does. Another Tale of Tameo. No, it's no good. Another Enter the Enigma. Living Phone. How many creatures do I have? 5? Yeah, I don't think Living Phone or Friendly Ghost is going to do much. I guess I'll take Enter the Enigma. If I get like a second Fear of Failed Tests, maybe I'll just play both. Ooh, a Ghostly Keybearer. There's also a red-white land, but I think the Keybearer is going to be good in this deck, so I'll take that over Creeping Peeper. I've been impressed with the Keybearer. And I would probably just play 1 mountain here so to sometimes cast Smoky Lounge if I draw out the mountain or the keys to the house. And the rest blue and white lands. How many enchantments do I have? 8? Yeah, no, I'll get more, don't worry. I like it. Oh, there's a Creeping Peeper and a Megalodon and another Midnight Mayhem. There's also a red-white land. I think with the 2 Glimmers, the Creeping Peeper is less necessary. I'd rather take red-white land here. Getting to cast Smoky Lounge is good. You know what? Now I think maybe I take Clammy Prowler. It's cheaper with the Glimmers. It makes Fear of Failed Test pretty good. I just don't think I'm going to play the Midnight Mayhems. All right, Clammy Prowler seems like a possible playable. I'm probably not going to play it still. I'm not Ortis Twist Reality, but I don't think a second Midnight Mayhem is going to matter because I don't think I want to play the first one. Oh, this is a tough one. There's a Tunnel Surveyor, which makes an enchantment for a Gremlin Tamer, and there's Intruding Soul Rager. I think I'll just take the Surveyor. Oh, nice, an Unwilling Vessel. That makes the Surveyor a little better because it triggers off of the Surveyor. I just didn't want I think the Intruding Soul Rager is not so good that I'm really interested in splashing it. Well, passing someone a nice little rare there. I'll take Unnerving Grasp. Unnerving Grasp is excellent. Passing a Megalodon, Dragonfire, cards I don't care about. Let's just get some rooms, huh? This is interesting. Split Up. Destroy all tapped creatures or all untapped creatures. If they're beating you down and all the stuff's tapped, you play this, boom. If you're board stalled, you could attack. I'm going to take Split Up. I think it looks really good if I'm spending my mana on rooms. I think Exercise is also probably comparable, if not better, but I'm just kind of curious. I want to play a little more with this card. Fear of Falling. Yeah, I was really hoping to get a room out of this pack. There's a Megalodon. It's not that impressive. There's a Glimmer Burst. I mean, Fear of Falling is good, and I have two Glimmers to make it cheaper. I guess I will just take it. It's fine. Here, I think I'll just take Terramorphic and make it so Smoky Lounge is an easy splash. Now, I mean, I only have a couple more picks in this pack, but I can easily take red cards if I want to. Currently, we've got plenty of playables. Oh, there's another room. This is a great room for me. All right, that's what I'm talking about. It makes 2 enchantments. So really nice double trigger on like a Gremlin Tamer or Unwilling Vessel. And just good in general. Here, we could take another blue-red land, but I kind of feel like we're over on red fixing. I've got, with 1 mountain, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 sources for just Smoky Lounge. So I think a second Get Out will be good. That one does reward you also for having good mana, but getting to pick up your rooms is nice. Stock Researcher's decent. I don't think I want Orphans of the Wheat. All right, Stocked Researcher it is. And right now we're at 24 cards. Counting keys to the house as a land, it would be 16 land plus keys to the house. Could probably cut something. Another Get Out, an Unsettling Twins, Living Phone. I think I will take another Get Out. And I'll take a Megalodon. Guess I'm not getting any more rooms here. Don't Make a Sound is not a card I'm too interested in. Oh, I like Duskmourn's Domination. Again, just having 2 ways to make them cheaper, I think is a pretty big game. So I think I'd rather take that over to Creeping Peeper. Oh, Glimmer Burst is another card I'm interested in as well. So I gotta make some cuts here. And then here, an Erratic Apparition I'm probably not gonna play. Vanish from Sight / Unsettling Twins that I probably wouldn't play. All right, let's do some deck building, huh? I could probably cut 1 land and play Keys to the House. So, and I have a Megalodon. So if I cut 1 island, it's probably 13, 16, basically 18 lands if you count those 2 things. Need to cut a couple cards here. How many rooms did I end up with? 6. I think that's still okay to play Central Elevator, but it's borderline. I probably want to cut like a Vanish, a Stocked Researcher, a Get Out, and maybe a Fear of Falling. I could cut the Fear of Failed Tests. I have a couple ways to help get that through. Surgical Suite's a nice one, for example. Maybe I just cut another Stocked Researcher. I've got 5 2-drops and some good 3s. I don't think they really help me too much here. All right. Solid deck. Let's see how this does. All right. Time for round 1 against the Feldegriff. An anagram for Richard Garfield, if you didn't know. Great. What an awesome hand. I mean, it's a 2-lander with no blue, but it's got a Wrath in it. And if I draw a blue, I can Meat Locker into Glimmer Burst, which should give me time for my other things. Yeah. They mulliganed. So all seems reasonable. Turn off their TVs. No, there's an island. Actually, I think I just play island, because if I draw a second island, then I'll just play that and keep up Get Out. And if I don't, then I'll just play my tap land. Well, Duskmourn's Domination wasn't the ideal draw there. If they play a Smoky Lounge this turn, it'll be kind of annoying. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of, huh? I guess I just have to pass. All right, it's going to be a grind. If I got to Get Out that Smoky Lounge, it would have been really good. But that would have required me drawing 2 blue in a row, so I'm not even that. Can't really complain there. Shattered Yard. They're just getting in there with the deal 1 a turn. All right. There's my Elevator. I think I'm just going to Glimmer Burst, though. And see what they have. The Wrath not looking so good. Duskmourn's Domination split up. Not looking ideal here. I mean, maybe they're going to unlock their Misty Salon. No, they're just going to do nothing? All right. I'll Glimmer Burst then, or try to. Interesting they didn't even unlock the Misty Salon. They would have made a 3/3. It seems pretty good. It's better than doing nothing with their mana, though I guess maybe they have a play here. They have a counter. Draw Keys to the House. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's something. Sack this. Get an island. Guess I'll just play a Promising Stairs here. I mean, I'm pretty close to having 8 rooms, right? In terms of access to them. Not in play. We're not very close in play. I've got this gives me 2. When I unlock this, I get another 2, and then this gives me 2. That's 6 right there. Again, over a period of 5 turns or whatever. But my opponent's not really doing anything, so like they're literally just doing nothing. So there's that. Yeah, I guess I should probably keep a room, huh? Let's go Grand Entryway here and keep up Get Out. Let's see what they've got. Feels like they're gonna play something. some point here. Twist reality. They're just going to manifest dread. They could have countered my spell, but chose not to. All right. They get some red. They're probably not flipping Glassworks. At some point they want to flip Misty Salon. Oh, they are. Okay. I didn't really expect them to kill my 1/1 token, but I guess that's what's going on. All right, I'll take it. I take another 1. Sure. Surveil. I'll get that out. I would just like to draw land. Oh, unidentified hovership. Okay, I guess I will just cast that and leave 2 mana up. Yoink. So what would they get? I got a mountain. They get to manifest dread when this dies, but I just don't have to expose that to danger. I think it's going to be my plan. And at some point, I assume I will find a land for through this surveilling, huh? Okay, they're making a 4/4 flyer. That doesn't bother me too much. I take 1, draw. Island? No, plains. Sure. Land. I think I could just Duskmourn's Domination. I really don't want to take a hit here is the problem. I could flip that. I could flip that. Why don't I could just split up. Destroy all untapped creatures. It just feels like they have a counter as well. All right, pass the turn. I mean, they have their Smoky Lounge, but they're not really using the mana for anything. I'm getting pinged for 1 a turn, but that's not the fastest clock. All right. And if I find another land here, I can start doing some things. Bottomless pool and locker room. I actually don't think I want that right now, funnily enough. All right, well, I guess it's time to not have get out up. I'll just cast this. They can't counter it with don't make a sound. All right, draw 3. And I think I discard Tunnel Surveyor. All right, let's pass. I'm going to vanish from sight. Sure, I guess I'll keep that on top. They get to manifest dread here. So they do get to hit me again. The Glassworks is causing some damage for sure. They flip a Creeping Peeper. Sure. Next turn, I'm going to play a bunch of stuff. Locker room. Oh, and then they get to attack for 2 and draw a card. I mean, I'm going to want to start flipping some rooms here. Let's see. I need to not take a lot more damage. Return up to 1 target creature owner's hand. All right, Tunnel Surveyor. Go to 9. Surveyor. I think I'll leave that on top. Draw. Land. I have 7 mana. I can play Inquisitive Glimmer and play the hover ship and exile, I guess, the Creeping Peeper. And I guess just pass the turn. No. I'm going to unlock the Meat Locker as well. Stun their Tunnel Surveyor. The reason I want to do that is they have a locker room in play, and I really don't want them to hit one of my things. All right, so they're going to get to chainsaw the Glimmer. So I could crew the hover ship. Then they bounce the hover ship. Yeah, that's fine, I suppose. And they do get to draw their card here. Oh, they're going to Scorching Dragonfire. All right. That's fine, I guess. They get to manifest Dread again. Next turn, I'm at 9. I'm going to take 1 down to 8, then take 1 down to 7. They do get to draw a card. Okay, hopefully they don't have another good play. Oh, they didn't even equip Chainsaw. That's interesting. Don't want Terramorphic Expanse. I know that. Okay, so I can go get a room. The problem is 4, 8 mana. That's just not really going to do that much. This is still tapped down for a turn. I could Duskmourn's Domination. Let's see, 3, 6, 8 mana. So no, let's go Unwilling Vessel. Into Fear of Failed Tests, I guess. Oh man, they had a counter. And now they're going to get to bounce my thing. Yeah, the second counter, they had a lot of counters. This matchup looked kind of tough. I do think I left up Get Out for too long. I just thought that with a Smoky Lounge in play, they were going to play a room, but I ended up leaving the mana out for that like 3 times and then never using it. So, wait, they didn't bounce my Unwilling Vessel? What do they have? Oh, geez. Never mind. I was just super dead. All right. That was unfortunate round 1, but let's keep going, huh? All right. That was one of those games that felt very winnable, but, you know, sometimes that happens. On the play. All right. Well, if I draw plains, this hand is awesome. If I don't, well, any land gets me to Unnerving Grasp at least. I don't even think the mana in this deck is too bad, but so far it is not. It's not worked out well. Oh, I guess I could just cast this to manifest. I don't really want to do that. Oh my god. Okay. I mean, I'll cast Unnerving Grasp next turn rather than discard, yes. Okay. Okay. I mean, could be worse. Let's start by just chumping with Glimmer Burst. I think that sounds like a good place to begin, because that sets me up for a really nice turn next turn. Undead Sprinter, Trample and Haste. Nice. Draw 2. If they're killing my Glimmer Burst here token, sure. I go to 13. Draw. Land. See, look, now I can go Glimmer into Meat Locker for 1 mana. Sounds great to me. Tap down the Razorkin. And then, see, this is a game where we both had a slow start. I just didn't play a card or land on turn 4. And now we're kind of back into it. I mean, their first play was a turn 4 Razorkin, though if they had a 3-drop, I would have bounced it with Unnerving Grasp at least. So that is nice. And Glimmer Burst was a 3-for-1. I drew 2 cards, and then they used a removal spell on one of my things. Okay. If they attack with the Sprinter, I'll block, and they can recast it. And it comes back with a 3/3 counter. Oh, they're just going to sack a land to draw a card. Wild, but okay. What do I want to do here? For 1 mana, I can return the Glimmer back. I kind of think I want to use Keys to the House at some point to get a land here. So if I get that back for 1 mana, I can play the Ghostly Keybearer, but this is also getting really cheap. I don't even really need to play the Keybearer. That's going to be locked down for another turn, though. All right, in that case, I will just go Surgical Suite. Get back the Glimmer. This costs 2 mana to flip if I want to flip it. So I could also Keys to the House. I could also play this. Let's just play Keybearer. And I will even hit for 2 here. I feel like Keys to the House is going to be better to save to use to unlock a room, because I don't really need to hit a land drop here. I can cast all my spells. These Inquisitive Glimmers are awesome. This was not a surprise. Next turn, I can cast like a Duskmourn's Domination. I can use either side of this or both. Okay, they played a 4/1. If they have Delirium, they can recast and a Leech. Yeah, these are just not really doing that much. All right. Oh, Smoky Lounge too. Okay, let's start with... I want to put a counter. I guess I want to spend 2 on this. But am I going to put a counter? So let's go Elegant Rotunda. Put a counter on those. No, I don't want to. I want to flip the Hospital Room. Attack for 5. And then open the Drowned Diner. Drowned Diner is opened for business. And discard. Honestly, I think it's vanished from sight. Land. Play Bottomless Pool for 1 mana. I mean, this is going pretty hard. Bounce the Razorkin. No. Keys to the House for 1 mana. Oh, I was supposed to play this. That's what I meant to do. Oh, well. I was supposed to make a 6/7/7 flyer. That would have been a lot better than playing Keys to the House. I thought this was also costing 1. Well, I think we'll be okay. But yeah, that would have been a little bit of a more efficient play. Innocuous Rat. Yeah, that's acceptable. It has reach, so I do have to watch out for that. But yeah, I'll just block with the Glimmer. I feel like I don't need the Glimmer's savings anymore. Vessel. Okay, I don't need that yet either. Let's go Misty Salon. Make a 7/7. Attack with the Key Bearer. It gets a +1/+1 counter, so they can chump if they want. Okay, they did not. And then now I'm going to unlock the Smoky Room because I don't even need red anymore. And let's bounce their Razorkin just to play it safe. Next turn I can Keys to the House to relock the Misty Salon and then attack and unlock it, or just spend the mana and unlock it. I've got a locker room. I mean, here I would win with having 8 rooms unlocked. I have 7, 8. I have 8 unlocked right now. All right. The Inquisitive Glimmers and the Ghostly Keybearer, they go pretty hard. Blue-white rooms is pretty sweet. All right. Oh, they stole the 7/7 flyer. Okay, that's dangerous. I'm glad I bounced their thing and put another creature into play. And they didn't discard a card. Don't like that either. They can hit me down to 6, and then I guess they can sack it to kill my 6/6. Oh, they're just going to sack it to draw 2 cards. I go to 5. Let's see. What can I do? What can I do here? I could relock the Elegant Rotunda and make this a 7/7. Attack would be an 8/8. I can't quite kill them though. Keys to the House. I'm just trying to see if there's any way I can just win the game this turn. Oh, I can Duskmourn's Domination, the Baleful Leech, but then it loses the ability. Since I can't kill them this turn, I think I actually do want to steal the Leech. And I guess unlock this door. And just attack for 7 here. They go to 2. If they have another threaten, I guess I lose. I don't know what else I could do to stop that. Yeah, threaten's powerful. The second threaten will get me, despite me going off pretty hard here. I don't think the Vessel would have helped much. Stealing the Leech means they can't at least ping me with that. Murder. Okay. That, I think, is fine. It does mean that I, again, don't really have a way to kill them this turn, but we're getting kind of close. So if I get one thing through, I could win. I could lock down. Yeah, so now I can go, let's see, sacrifice this. Lock down Meat Locker. Lock. Unlock the Meat Locker. Tap down the Sprinter. I guess I could have played the Vessel first, whatever. And then attack with these 3 and put a counter on the 1/1, and I think that'll do it. Oof, okay, that ended up being a little closer than I thought it was going to be, but we got there pretty nicely. And all right, we're 1-1, back on the comeback trail. All right, Ashiok, time to show you my rooms. Opponent goes first. Terramorphic looking kind of medium here. We'll see what I draw on turn 1. Well, drawing a plains makes it easy. Then I just go island, island, and I terramorphic for a mountain at some point, maybe on turn 3. Oh, good. They didn't have an early play. Now I can counter their 3-drop. And then on my turn 3, probably just terramorphic. We'll see. Hand is all 4s. Okay, well, I can't counter that, but I think I'm going to cycle the Megalodon here. My hand is like 4-drop, 4-drop, 5-drop. It just doesn't really make sense to not. I could wait a turn, but then I think I just have to assume that I want to cycle it here because yeah, all right, I immediately drew a land. Now I wish I hadn't, but if the problem is the punishment for not cycling it is so much better than the reward for waiting. Counter their thing. Crack this for red. And then land go. Still go, but of course now I wish I'd trade an island for a 6-drop. Yeah, flooding out is bad. I've drawn all lands. I've drawn 2 lands in a row since then, but the problem is if I missed on that and didn't draw lands, it's so bad when I have 4-drop, 5-drop, and I have a card draw spell, so I really shouldn't run out of gas here. I was just going to Glimmer Burst here and not chump. Which doesn't seem like blocking there is that exciting. A split up is kind of interesting. Let's play Fear of Failed Tests. I think I will leave the 1/1 back to block now. And then next turn, we'll see if split up ends up being good. I could definitely see ways where it can be. It's not that Fear of Failed Tests with split up is kind of nice because I can attack with this. They probably don't take it down in combat, and then I can split up all untapped creatures afterwards. I guess that's kind of the idea. Oh, they're land cycling on 5 mana. All right. They have another one? They're going to kill my 2/7? Obviously, my 2/7 is quite dangerous. If they attack with the 4/2, I'm going to block with the 1/1. I left it back because I didn't want to be forced into blocking with my 2/7 and have them play a combat trick or like the +3/+0 manifest one. All right, well, I'll block. Or have them, I mean, I guess them finishing it off with Scorching Dragonfire is not too bad. I mean, if you got a kill spell, you do kill my thing, I assume. Oh, that's it? Oh, into that. I see. I see. I've got some optiones here. I guess I can attack with Fear of Failed Tests. Or not. If I attack, I could attack with this. They double block, and then I kill the Diversion Specialist. Or they block with the Percussionist and sack it. Yeah, and then I kill the Diversion Specialist with split up, killing all untapped creatures. I think that's going to be the best I can do here. Okay, they didn't sack it. Land, split up. Destroy all untapped creatures. Kill the Diversion Specialist. And then cast Unwilling Vessel. I cycled Megalodon and I drew 4 land and a spell afterwards. I drew an Unwilling Vessel, then I drew land, Keys to the House. So it's not working out as much as I would have hoped. Vanish from Sight could be pretty nice here. I could upkeep it. Probably don't want to do that. Oh, geez. Okay. All right. Maybe I will upkeep it. I assume they're going to attack. Yeah. I guess I'm going to do this and then. Oh, I will keep Meatlocker. I get to draw 2. That's pretty nice. All right. I mean, that's. Geez, this can hit creatures too. All right, let's go Tunnel Surveyor. They can kill my... They can kill one with the Overlord, and then like they kill the 2/2 and then force me to chump with the 1/1. If they don't have another creature to play afterwards, then I go Meat Locker on their Overlord. No. Oh, then, oh my God. And then they get to take a card out of my hand too. Ugh. Yeah, I don't think Cracked Skull's very good mostly, but it has its moments, and this is one of them. I mean, now they get to take my Meat Locker, they get to Overlord to kill the Fear of Failed Tests, and then I go from a game where I thought I was winning to now I'm losing. Despite them having Overlord in play, like imagine they didn't have the Cracked Skull and they just go like Overlord, kill your Tunnel Surveyor, and then I tap down the Overlord attack, draw 2 more cards. Like that would be a pretty big game. At least this is impending 4, so we've got a little bit of time. I mean, you do have to do it, I think. I guess if I draw some action here, oh well, I'll definitely block. I mean, yeah, they're forced to. Yeah, I went from winning by a lot. They didn't play it. That's deranged behavior. Never mind. I'm going to draw 2 more cards now. What in the world? Now what? I think I just play the Ghostly Keybearer. Carnival, play Keys to the House. Pass the turn. I could bounce and replay my Fear of Failed Tests, but I don't think that's actually that useful. I cannot believe they didn't impending that last turn. Let me draw 2 cards. All right. I'm going to kill the Fear of Failed Tests. That's fine. All right, let's see if I can draw a little action. Let's go Bottomless Pool. I think bounce that. Unlock this room. Hit for 4 and draw a card. All right, if I can draw Get Lost here. Oh, the hover ship? It can kill that, okay. And I think I'll lock the Bottomless Pit here. And look, now they play the Lord. They kill my 3/3. And then I hover ship the Lord, attack for 1 and draw a card. I need them to not have another play this turn that can block a 1/1. Okay, hover ship. Oh man, they can kill my 1/1? Is that what's happening? Or do they have a way to pump their Overlord? Nope, it's gone. Okay. Well, they better kill my 1/1 or I'm going to get to draw a card? Nice. Locker Room is really getting me out of this. All right, then I can go land. I can play an Inquisitive Glimmer. And I will pass with Unnerving Grasp up, I think. Okay. Do they have a Land Cycler in hand? That's what they have. Well, this isn't an instant. I just meant having this in hand, by the way. I think that's what they had for 2 mana last turn that they wouldn't have cast. Ticket Booth, okay. They get to manifest some dread. Maybe they don't have a Land Cycler. Maybe they have something else to play. If I win this game, I'll have beat a lot of Overlord of the Boiler Bilges triggers. I'll say that. Oh, wow. They didn't manifest the Razorkin Horde Caller? That's wild. Okay. I'm just going to bounce their thing. It has to be like a real creature. Usually you don't want to bounce manifest, or at least you're a little scared to. Yeah. All right. And oh, that's annoying. I would have liked to see one of those two. I guess I'll manifest the Domination. And I'm scared to put the hover ship into combat here. Let's just not do that. It feels like it would be a bad idea. All right, and then I draw a card. Got 9 cards in hand. Glimmer. Smoky Lounge for 1 mana. I mean, drawing Central Elevator at some point in this game would have been nice. I guess I don't have that many rooms left, but with this much mana, it's pretty sick. All right, pass the turn. They could land cycle here, though that doesn't seem all that impressive. So right now, I've got lethal in play. And I've got a bounce spell in the bottomless pool here. Okay, they did have a Scorching Dragonfire that they did not use because they're hoping to get that hover ship, but nope. They can play their 6-drop. They have 3 mana left. All right, this was a grind, but I'm feeling pretty good about this game. I don't have any more get-outs left, unfortunately. Miasma Demon, okay. They played their land and then played Demon. I swear people just don't think about their plays before doing anything. I mean, I know I'm guilty of that sometimes too, for sure, but it is funny. Okay, they're at 10. Unlock, bounce your Demon, make a Glimmer, unlock it. Ooh, that was a nice one. All right, we are back on the grind for sure. A little 2-1. Let's continue. All right, Liliana, let's get in there, huh? I'm on the draw. This is a nice Glimmer hand. Turn 1 Terramorphic, turn 2 Glimmer, and then if they kill it, I can get it back. Ooh, what do they have? A secret tunnel? Through the aquarium? Then Glimmer really makes central elevator work fairly effectively. Oh, second Glimmer? Yeah, we're going to go nuts here. All right. Let's go get a plains. Because now I get to go turn 2 Glimmer, turn 3 Glimmer plus Promising Stairs. Maybe they'll counter or kill me. Looks like they have a counter. It's okay. We can live with that. Next turn I can go Glimmer into Surgical Suite if they deal with it. I just hope they don't exile it. Yeah, okay. -3/-3. Sure. Feels like they had a counter spell in hand, but we'll see. You usually would use a counter instead of nowhere to run if you had the option. All right, I'll play another Glimmer. Yeah, that's fine. I still have a pretty good sequence here. The thing about leaving Get Out up is that because they have Slimy Aquarium, it doesn't really make sense for me to spend pass the turn with a counter up when they can just do that. That's the reason I did not want to do that. All right. They stopped me from having a really good draw, but I still think I have a pretty good draw here because now I can go Surgical Suite. Get back a Glimmer. And now let's just go Meat Locker here. Tap down their thing. Next turn, I've got the Central Elevator. I've got the Promising Stairs. At some point I will want to leave up Get Out, but I don't need to do it right now. I am annoyed they killed all my Glimmers, though. This could have been an even better draw. Let's see what they've got. Oh, end of turn, lose 2 life, draw a card. I don't think the Demon is going to work really well against me, but that's fine. Let's... Hospital Room costs 3 to unlock. I kind of want to just unlock the Drowned Diner. Draw 3, discard a plains, I guess. Play a land. Hit for 2, pass the turn. I really hope they make a Demon because it's got to be so tempting because then end of turn you get such good value. Yeah. So at end of turn, they're going to get to draw a card and I'm going to lose 2. They're going to gain 2, but I think we're going to be pretty happy with how this all works out. I could play Fear of Falling. I mean, I'm definitely going to go Bottomless Pool. Bounce the Demon. I think I'm just going to unlock the Locker Room. Attack, draw a card, and really hope to draw a land. Ooh. A lot worse than a land there. Getting my free card is nice. I've got a lot of things I can do next turn. I'm at 18, they're at 16. They are drawing extra cards off their ritual chamber, so I guess maybe playing Fear of Falling would have been good. I do really like getting that free card off Locker Room while it's available. Regretting discarding that Plains, though. I guess at this point, maybe the Central Elevator. Though, honestly, Central Elevator is kind of close to just winning the game by casting Promising Stairs. This only costs 3 to unlock. Yeah, I'm not very far from doing that. I do assume they're going to kill my Inquisitive Glimmer this turn, though. That seems pretty likely. They sacked their card draw mechanism. All right, well, now we're back to a attrition game. So I guess I'm happy with the Locker Room play. Happy enough, at least. Into a Clammy Prowler. You got it. Okay, the hover ship isn't too bad. What do I want to do here? 15. I mean, I should do something that gets me on the board at least somewhat. Yeah, I think hover ship. And I think just makes another. Yeah, I'll just exile there. Murky Sewer. I'm going to not play Keys to the House and use it. I'm just going to leave up Get Out. I feel like making sure they don't play a creature this turn has to be pretty good. We're both on 5 lands. Like, they didn't play a land on last turn, and neither did I. 2 turns, actually. So it's kind of interesting. We have a lot of gas in hand. Oh, wow. What a good thing to counter. Okay, that worked out really nicely. And now I just take 2. Oof, not bad at all. Though, this actually makes the attack with the hover ship really nice too. Because I get to draw a card off of the Locker Room. Yeah, I kind of like that. Crew. I wish I had something cheaper to crew it with, but it's still pretty good. Draw a card off Locker Room. Land, play the keys, and then next turn, they still have to deal with this 4/4. The hover ship with Locker Room, it's actually a pretty nice little combination. Okay, Murky Sewer comes down. I can Duskmourn's Domination. I'm probably going to sack the keys next turn. All right, they're making my thing into an 0/2. I'm playing a Tunnel Surveyor. Sure. They're down to 2 cards in hand. All right, that's acceptable. Glimmer Burst, huh? 6 mana this turn. I guess it's like pretty free to sack this. And I'll just get the mountain. Play a land. Yeah, I think I like Tunnel Surveyor and Promising Stairs. I could have unlocked Hospital. No, I guess I didn't have enough mana to do that because I don't have the Glimmer in play. Promising Stairs. Though actually that was not the right order to do them in because of Don't Make a Sound. But looks like we didn't get too hosed by that. Pass the turn. I'm not going to attack with the hover ship here. I don't need a card. Them killing the hover ship would just be a disaster. I feel like I can take 2 this turn because the Clammy Prowler can make a Tunnel Surveyor unblockable. I'll probably just chump the Prowler. And then next turn I'll unlock 2 rooms and might just win that way. They're blue-black. Well, I'm not sure what they can do. I have 7 mana, so what I would probably do is unlock Central Elevator. I guess if I draw a land, I can just unlock Hospital Room and Central Elevator, and that way I don't cast a spell. So that is one way to go about it. Okay. Definitely chumping. Don't want to take extra damage here. Do they have a play? No. All right. They've got some mana. They have a bounce spell? A bounce spell could potentially stop this. Oh, a Spectral Snatcher. That's not really going to do it. All right. Surveil. Unnerving Grasp. 9. I have 6 rooms unlocked, so if I unlock 2 rooms this turn, this hits me to 3. Block, block, go to 2. If they have a kill spell, I would die. Okay, that doesn't sound great then. So I think I'll keep the Unnerving Grasp. And I think Unnerving Grasp the Clammy Prowler. I will manifest, sure, the Misty Salon. And then pass the turn. And then I have Vanish from Sight and Glimmer Burst up. And if they want to replay the Prowler, that's not too bad. I'm probably just going to Vanish from Sight the Spectral Snatcher. I can just discard the Glimmer Burst. It's not like I need to draw more cards to win this game. So we'll see. I mean, I could try to assemble a triple block on the Snatcher, keep up Vanish, or cast Glimmer Burst or something like that, but I mean, I guess I'll start by just triple blocking the Snatcher and see if they have anything that saves it. I can discard Duskmourn's Domination as well if I really want to. Yeah, it looks like they're going to play some sort of trick or removal to save it. And then when I do that, thank you, I'll Vanish it from Sight. And hopefully that also means they can't replay the Prowler at the same time here. Glimmer Burst. Okay. And then they're passing. Okay. That seems fine to me then. And they're going to play the Clammy Prowler after that, maybe? 7? No, they're just doing nothing. All right, I'll Glimmer Burst then. If they have a counter, they have a counter. If they have a counter, I probably just accept going to 3 next turn if I needed to. All right. Are they going to do something now? I'm worried about a bounce spell, but at 3 mana, there's not that much they can do. I mean, they have the Neverending Torment. That's the card I'm actually kind of worried about. The black Tuna Black, destroy an enchantment or creature, lose 2 life. Okay, well, I'll unlock the Central Elevator. They're gonna kill it in response. No, all right, I'll take the Grand Entryway then. And then now, I guess what's nice is I can go, I guess the Carnival's even better. I can play Grand Entryway to make a Glimmer. And then that is the 8th room while also putting a blocker into play. All right, I'll pass. If they've got an answer to this, then I guess I lose. But we'll see. Gonna kill one of my creatures end of turn, maybe? I mean, they have to do something here. Finding a Get Lost or Get Out would have been really nice, but those are all gone. All right, they have a lot of cards in hand. I have 9 rooms unlocked. No, 8 rooms unlocked. So we've got to do something here. They're not that close to having lethal. They're 3 points short, and I have 2 blockers. And if they kill one of the blockers, I can crew the hover ship as well. And then next turn, well, we'll see. Yeah, these are all different rooms, yeah. If they got an answer, they got an answer. I guess the good thing is, unless they have the black removal spell, isn't it weird that black can kill enchantments? Most of their answers involve bounce, in which case I probably just replay the things, because at this point they're not that close. They did have the Withering Torment. Okay. New plan, I guess. And my Smoky Lounge is gone too. Well, that's a beating. Well. block here. Take 3, go to 4. Was it Withering Torment? Yeah, that's the card. I feel like they had that the whole time. I'm curious why they played the way they did. Oh, and they didn't want to play... All right, well, let's start with the Gremlin Tamer. And I have a Hospital Room. They're ready. What do I have left in my deck? I've got my 3/3 flyer. At some point. Get out. Okay. That explains that. All right, well, now I can go Duskmourn's Domination on the Stalked Researcher and crew the hover ship. Attack for 2 and draw a card. I take 1 going to 3. They get to play their 2/5. I mean, it's going to really hinge on what they draw here, because I think I will be able to kill them, especially with a Hospital Room coming. And block the Tunnel Surveyor, go to 2, or go to 3 rather. They play their 2/5. And hopefully they don't have another thing. Okay, there's the Key Bearer. Screw the hover ship. Unlock Hospital Room. Land. Draw. And I guess just pass. Though actually, I think instead of making unlocking the Hospital Room, I actually wanted to play the Key Bearer. I kind of changed my mind after, because I want to keep Vanish from Sight up as well. I'm going to bounce the Clammy Prowler here. If they want to put that on top, they can. The hover ship kills them pretty fast here. And I get to surveil 1. I don't really know what else I'm looking for here, though. I don't remember exactly every card that I've got left. My keys to the house are gone. How much land is 7, 10, 12, 13? Daggermaw, Megalodon. They put their thing on the bottom. Yeah, I mean, I guess the Megalodon's probably worth keeping. Okay, I go to 2. See what they got. Miasma Demon. Okay. Okay. And they get to kill the Stalked Researcher. Okay, so now I'm at 2. They have no cards in hand. I have 8, 11 mana. Guess I'll play the Key Bearer. Play Megalodon. Pass the turn. So I can trade the hover ship and the Key Bearer for the Miasma Demon. I guess that's going to be my play. I can't quite hit for enough. I can hit for 5 with the Key Bearer next turn, thanks to the Elegant Rotunda, but... Okay. Oy. Be a close one here. So if they attack with the demon, yeah, I mean, I guess that's what I just think I just have to do this. Oh, it's a 3/3 once it gets crewed. Oh, that's really nice. Okay. That helps quite a bit. So now they get to kill one of them. They're going to kill the hover ship. And they're going to get to manifest here. 2, and they have 3 attackers, but one's a 1/1, so I just need 2 blockers back. Vigilance on the Megalodon is very nice as well. All right, I hope they brick this turn. They drew a demon last turn. I really needed them not to draw something that was that good, but okay, they bricked, and there's fear of failed tests. Well, it'll work as the last thing. Unlock on Key Bearer, and I think make my rabbit bigger. Attack with these 2. Put a counter on the Key Bearer. They got to chump the Megalodon, probably with their 1/1. They go to 2. I draw a card. I don't think I have any locked doors left. Split up, huh? Huh. Interesting. I guess I'll just play Fear of Failed Tests and pass. Whew. I'm at 2. They're at 2. I've got 3 blockers to their 2 attackers. I've got a 5/5 flyer. Fear of Infinity, that cannot block. Ooh. Ooh. What a game. And land. And I draw my last card, and then, or second to last, hit and draw my last card. Boom. Didn't get the alternate win. Oh, you Jules. You thought that was good, didn't you, Jules? But we still won nonetheless, and that was a pretty sick one. The games with this deck have been better than the blue-red one, even if this deck is not as not quite as strong. All right, let's get in there. All right, battling some Amonkhet robots or zombies or something. All right, on the play. This time, I hope my Glimmers live. That was the game where if they didn't have their early interaction, which, I mean, obviously every deck tries to play early interaction, but if they didn't have it, that would have been the like double Glimmer just run you over game. Instead, it went to draw my whole deck, try to win with promising elevator and all that. You know, it was good. No, hi Jules. What a pup. All right. This doesn't stop their abilities. All right, that seems fine to me. Let's go land and let's make a Glimmer and then pass with Get Out up, and then I could counter something. I could also bounce the entryway, but yeah, if they're just going to play that, I'll just counter it. All right, land lets me get Fear of Falling into play. Oh, Gremlin Tamer is great. Let's just go Gremlin Tamer. Taking a turn off, but I can also cast Misty Salon, remember, and play that as a 2/2 flyer. Obviously, waiting could be nice. Unlocking this could be good. Oh, their plays Underwater Tunnel, and they didn't even have the 4th land to manifest. They milled a Ghostly Key Bear and kept probably a land on top. Oh, Stay Hidden, Stay Silent is a good card. It's really not that effective here. I guess I gotta cycle this, don't I? And let's unlock this. Oh, unfortunately, I can't put the counter on the Gremlin. I think it was worth doing it because I'm going to tap out a bunch, and on Unlocked Room is better for Misty Salon. But that obviously I kind of spewed a +1/+1 counter. Clammy Prowler. You got it. Let's just play a 4/4 flyer. Make a token. Pass the turn. I can Duskmourn's Domination at some point here. Well, it still costs 5 mana. If they can't get rid of the Fear of Falling, it's going to hit for a good amount, especially since it also makes it so their Clammy Prowler is an 0/5, which means I can attack with my 2/2 and my 1/1s. All right. Another Clammy Prowler. Oh, Surgical Suite Hospital Room. Nothing to get back, so let's just go Duskmourn's Domination, make a 1/1. Attack. Shrink their thing. They block the 2/2 and they take 6. And then next turn, I can go Hospital Room. If I draw a land, I can go Hospital Room plus Misty Salon. Make a 4/4 flyer while also getting two Gremlins and an attack. Okay, they're going to Meat Locker the Fear of Falling. Yeah, they're not really making any forward progress here. Land. Hospital Room, make a 1/1. Misty Salon, make a 4/4 plus a 1/1. That was some just good blue-white rooms action there, and their removal spells against my creatures with passive abilities, not great for them. Platinum 2, let's keep on going. All right, the Karn Mirror here. Let's see what we've got. I'm on the play. Okay, I think this hand is fine. I think I'm just going to Terramorphic for blue. I have a lot of double blue cards in my deck. I only have 1 red card in my deck, and I have a fair amount of red sources. So just getting a blue is good. I think it's worth getting a tap thing. And then this is another interesting game for split up. Let's see if we can utilize this well here. They are mulliganing, which is kind of nice too. All right, Terramorphic, and I'm just going to get a blue. I've got exactly 1 red card. It's only half red. Lots of fixing. Well, Do an island immediately. Okay, we're playing against Teamer. All right. Slow draw on my part kind of gives them the chance to recover from their mulligan. And what I might end up doing here is like they play a creature. I like Meat Locker it maybe. They play another creature. I Glimmer Burst, and then, well, I guess in this case I'm going to Glimmer Burst first because I'll just trade for that. I was just looking at how I'm going to set up split up here. All right, well, getting the island didn't really hurt because now I drew my red source. Okay, they don't have any instants. Let's go block. Yoink. Nice little trade. And probably just play Fear of Falling. Oh, Ghost Vacuum. Sure. Into Smoky Lounge? Okay, I guess I didn't really expect all that. Let's actually play Fear of Feral Tests. It's an empty board. If I can go Meat Locker on their next play, attack, draw 2 cards, I mean, that is a big game. Okay, they exiled their 1/1, or their 2/1. Interesting. Teamer Rooms? I just hope they don't have 2 blockers here. Oh, they just have 1. All right, well, that's pretty great for me. I guess that's a pretty good room to use Smoky Lounge Mana on. That's true. Oh, nice. Let's go Meat Locker. They've got a Ghost Vacuum, but that doesn't really do anything. Play an island, because I'm going to leave up Get Out for sure. Get to hit for 2 and draw 2. Fear of Failed Tests is pretty good when it works. I got to admit that. They can vacuum up my Glimmer Burst or my lands, whatever. And now they can flip the Misty Salon. I can't stop them from doing that, but that's not too bad. Oh, they're going to flip Moldering Gym first. I could just bounce the Meat Locker with a Get Out here. Yeah, let's do that. Yoink. Getting to attack for 2 more seems pretty great. 2 more cards, rather, being the important part of things here. I mean, I don't think Ghost Vacuum does anything, so let's play the Glimmer. Yeah. And then Meat Locker. I mean, this is actually just going to be sick, because now I'm just going to tap down that and then cast Split Up and destroy all tapped creatures while the iron's hot on those 2. Boom, and they're done. Nice. That worked out really nicely. All right. Didn't fail any tests there, huh? All right, time to battle Fox Jace. Fojace. I'm on the play, sure, 3 into 4. And if I lead on island, really important. If I draw Get Out, I can have that on 2. Found footage, sure. Well, Unwilling Vessel into Ghostly Keybearer. All we're missing are some rooms. Hopefully we get to do some good action there. Let's just go Mountain into Vessel. Just confuse them as to what I'm up to. All right, they're going to get to Surveil 2, draw a card. Certainly. I think I'm going to get to Mythic this month. I don't every month, but when the new set comes out, I typically do, and I feel like I'm going to play a good amount here. Oh, this format has been fun so far. All right, so now they're going to make a Spine Seeker Centipede. All right, well, I'm not going to offer the trade here. They just got another swamp, so they're playing 2 colors. All right, I need to draw some action. Pass the turn. I have Glimmer Burst, so that's good. Drawing Meat Locker would be sick. If I got to do that, I would be thrilled. And they have 4 mana. Oh, they don't even have a 4-drop to play. So they're at 2 towards Delirium. So I guess at some point I'd have to be considering to trade with the Vessel. Oh, and to Under the Skin. This could be all the way. they could go all the way to Delirium because they're going to have artifact, land, sorcery. So they just need to hit creature or instant. They hit another sorcery. So the Spine Seeker Centipede is... Oh, and they're getting their thing back anyway. Oh, an unidentified hover ship. I'm just going to go Glimmer Burst like this, because if I draw Locker Room, it's so sick. All right, did not. A land and a Glimmer is not really great. But if I drew with Bottomless Pool Locker Room, I'd play Bottomless Pool, bounce probably their Manifest, attack, and flip open the Locker Room. That would be awesome. And then next turn, I get to play Glimmer and Hover Ship. All right, I'm just pretty heavy on lands here. I've got enough that I would really like to find... Oh, that was a great target for the Hover Ship. Really like to find just a little bit more action. They kind of should attack here, because this Unwilling Vessel is just going to get bigger and bigger. All right, so let's go Glimmer, land, Hover Ship, eat the Bashful Beastie, and I'll cash in the Unwilling Vessel now. I feel like it's going to... It might open the door to the Glimmer attacking, and making a 2/2 flyer is pretty good, so... If I'd waited, maybe I'd get a 3/3 flyer out of it, but I kind of feel like that was a good place to fire it off. If I draw a Central Elevator or Promising Stairs, we are going nuts. This is exactly where drawing an expensive room just breaks the game open. Well, I say breaks the game open like I wasn't already winning. I'm currently ahead, but it would also be really good. I mean, I have 7 power and flyers now if you count the Hover Ship, which if they tap out, that Hover Ship's coming in. Some good action. All right, they played a 6/5 ground creature. Oh, that is not going to do the trick at all. Oh, there we go. So let's start with the Glimmer, then cast Central Elevator. What room do I want? Oh, it's got to be Meat Locker. Oh man, Meat Locker, land, play the Meat Locker, tap down the Snatcher. I mean, this is so sick. Discard my land, that's fine. Hover Ship's going to get crewed by the little Conejo, and slam. I told you drawing Central Elevator was going to be good, and then now I get to draw 3, and because off the Ghostly Keybearer, draw those 3, discard a land. I don't need to this turn play Unnerving Grasp. I think we're doing all right here. All right, we're 6-1. This deck actually, after losing round 1, definitely had some good comeback here. And at this point, like, this draft's obviously a success. Rooms has just been really good for me. All right, well, let's see if we can close it out strong, huh? All right, battling Jason, what again I hope is our last round of this draft. On the draw, I like it. Inquisitive Glimmer has impressed. Also, 2/3 is pretty burly. 2 mana 2/3, that's not bad at all. Okay, I'll keep this. I'll just play the Carnival. I'm going to play Glimmer on turn 2 anyway, so I don't need to lead with the Get Out mana. If they counter it, they counter it. Oh, they didn't. Nice. They just have maybe a Land Cycler. Slavering Branch Snapper, so they got their green. Next turn, I'm just going to play a land. This does not look like a game. Oh, they're going to maybe kill my Glimmer? Who knows? Yeah, all right, sure. That's fine. This wasn't a game where Glimmer was going to be like that important. Obviously, it would have been nice casting the Domination. I'm not cycling this Dagger Maw now. I'm going to let the Manifest Dread, because I cannot counter it. And if that's all they're doing, then I really don't mind. Land. I'm going to wait a turn on the Keybearer. I kind of feel like they might have... Oh, they have that. Okay. They might have... I was worried about them having say no more, the 2 mana counter. And then if they countered my Keybearer and then played something, it would have been pretty bad for me. So I'm hoping I can just counter something here. All right, yep. There we go. Counter that. Draw. Still not cycling here. Oh, I like Meat Locker, but let's just play the Ghostly Keybearer. And then next turn, maybe I get the Meat Locker. Hopefully they don't have a way to kill it, because I have multiple ways to remove blockers. I'm definitely not blocking the Fear of Isolation here. And then next turn, if I go, I mean, you've seen this play a bunch of times so far. Meat Locker into Flip Drown Diner off Ghostly Keybearer is awesome. Okay. Oh, they could get back their Fear of Exposure and cast it if they want, if they have another land. So they milled a Fear of Isolation. Oh, so that means that this manifest is, unless they really wanted to return the Fear of Isolation, the manifest is probably a creature. If they pick the isolation back up with Under the Skin, that's a different story. Okay. Oh, they had a land. Oh man, I hope they don't do something to this Keybearer. I really would like this thing to hit. I think they have the Monstrous Emergence though, unfortunately. Oh, they have Bookworm. Oh, that's why. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that is annoying, but let's go Meat Locker. Tap down Fear of Isolation. This is still just such a great sequence. Unlock that. Draw. Tunnel Surveyor looks like the worst card here. Though, I guess I would play it this turn. No, I still think it's not even that good. Let's just go land, play Glimmer. The funny thing is, if I had a Plains, I could have also run out the Grand Entryway, but I think Glimmer making things cheaper next turn is going to be good. If they play the Slavering Branch Snapper, their Bookworm's not drawing them extra cards. And then, oh, they're just playing a 9/9? Trample becomes a target of spell or ability opponent controls, draw a card. Okay. I guess I will Duskmourn's Domination that. That seems like a good thing to do. They get to draw a card, but I get a 6/9. Nice. And land. I can't. I was hoping to hit a different land there for an untapped land, because then I could have put a counter on the Inquisitive Glimmer, but this is still going to be pretty good. Attack for 3, and then unlock the Rotunda and make those two bigger, the Glimmer and the Keybearer. Definitely don't want to make Altenac bigger, because if they have an answer for the Duskmourn's Domination, that's pretty annoying. And I have an Unnerving Grasp if they play their Branch Snapper. I feel like I'm in pretty good shape. I also have a 4/4 flyer that's kind of clocking them. Not cycling the Megalodon didn't work out this game. I think it would have actually been better if I did cycle, funnily enough. Oh, they're going to bounce their Altenac back. Okay. I hope they don't have a land and they just play the Branch Snapper here. I mean, I still feel like I'm in pretty good shape. Obviously, they had a 1-mana way to kill. Oh no, that's pretty annoying. Okay. They played 2 cheap kill spells. If they can play 3 cards in the same turn, including a 1-mana way to get back their thing, like that was a beating. That could definitely cause some problems. Into when you manifest, draw a card into another Bookworm. Jeez, their deck is great. All right, well, I mean, most of their loots are not going to be that great here. Draw. They played 4 spells that turn, including the bounce spell to get back Altenac. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Could play the Megalodon, and then they play the Altenac, and then I bounce it and they draw a card. I could play the Keybearer. I think bouncing the Keybearer, but they kind of need to bounce their thing. All right, I'm going to attack with the Glimmer here. See what they do first. All right, they're just going to take it. Just play Megalodon. Play land and pass. I'm assuming they're going to play Altenac here. That's what makes the most sense. Yep. And see if I can find something good. All right. Draw. They get to do their Bookwormin. draw more lands. Let's go bounce the Meat Locker. Manifest. Oh, actually, I kind of want to manifest the Glimmer, because then I could flip it. Let's go Meat Locker first. Let them draw their card. And this is a 2/3. All right, well, I'm attacking with these two. I just think having the Glimmer in play is going to be kind of nice when I'm unlocking Drowned Diner here. All right, they made the block that I thought they kind of wanted to make last turn. I guess I could have also flipped Drowned Diner this turn before combat, but it's kind of nice to be able to discard. I can play a Branch Snapper. I mean, I'm still not doing great here, but at least I have, I think, some good ways to win the game if I can find them. The Megalodon is getting close. The Altenac, like if I can find if they play Branch Snapper and I deal with it, which is not the easiest thing in the world to do, but I'll be able to draw a bunch of cards, then that's something. Oh, they're going to play a Slimy Aquarium, so they get to manifest and put one of the cards in hand, and then they get to draw end of turn with the Bookworm. So yeah, their deck is a pretty good draw engine. They are definitely getting in there, but it's going to really come down to what I draw, I think. Another Bookworm? Are you kidding me? Sure. They're going to have to worry about getting decked here. Can they even play that Bookworm? I'm not even convinced it's good for them to play it. Because this is not optional, right? Oh, no, you may draw a card. Yeah. Well, in that case, it is good for them to play it. All right. Well, end of turn. Oh, they're going to Surveil too? Sure. I don't really think they should be attacking with this Fear of Isolation. Really? They're just milling the two? Altenac is not optional, so I might be doing that. They have 7 cards left. All right. If I can find a way to target Altenac a bunch, that could be sick. All right, let's flip Drowned Diner. Not too impressive here, unfortunately. Gremlin Tamer, Smoky Lounge. I guess I will play a Misty Salon and make a 5/5 flyer and pass the turn. See what they do. All right, another bottomless pool here. Bounce my 5/5. Yeah, their deck is great. Felt like I almost stole a win here, but at this point, I don't think it's going to happen. Another Stay Hidden, Stay Silent. Oh, also they get to shuffle those back into their deck, but then you manifest, so I guess it doesn't actually really help make things too much better. And then they're going to hit here. Oh, I never flipped this. I'm an idiot. I was wondering why my things were more expensive. I'm at 6. All right, I guess I'll take 9 here. I don't really think I'm going to have a way to win this here, but if I can draw a way to like tap Altenac a bunch of times, like they're just not going to draw off their Bookworms. Surgical Suite / Hospital Room. Could get back a Vessel. Can get back Tunnel, Surveil. When you attack, put a +1. All right. Unfortunately, 6-2. Let's see if we can close it strong, though. Alrighty. Let's knock them out here. 6-2, do or die. Playing against the Fox Jace. Opponent goes first. Yeah, this hand's good. It would be nice to naturally just draw an island on turn 2, but I have turn 1 keys to the house. Turn 2, I can crack it, play an island if I need to. And Glimmer into Fear of Failed Tests is nice. Get Out and Glimmer Burst are reasonable. All right, so I'm definitely going to keep this hand. We'll see if it ends up being fast enough, huh? Okay, keep. Opponent also kept 7. I realized you could turn the TVs off, even better. Oh, nice, an island. Oh, I should have just played the island first. Though, honestly, I'm not going to leave up Get Out on turn 2, so I think I'm just going to play the Inquisitive Glimmer. Okay. Oh, huh. That's interesting. Well, I'm going to play this and hope it resolves. Nice, because next turn I can crack keys to the house, get a mountain, and play a smoky lounge. That sounds excellent. Get this going. Mountain, land, smoky lounge. Pass the turn. I don't have double blue now, and I do have two double blue cards in hand, but I think the Glimmer Burst ought to help enough with that. All right, I'm taking 3 lifelink. They don't have anything else. Oh, central elevator, promising stairs. Okay, so now what I could do is I could cast central elevator, and then, yeah, that sounds great. I'm going to get a land, or probably just the grand entryway. Yeah, because then I can go grand entryway. Look at all this efficiency. Unlock elegant rotunda. Boing, boing. And let's just pass. I don't think I'm trying to race here. All right, well, now I have 4 rooms unlocked already. Inquisitive Glimmer plus central stairway or elevator is no joke. Exercise, all right, well, it kind of did its job already, but they are going to bash me for some damage. All right, blue is a great draw. Let's go land. I guess, unfortunately, I can only play one thing this turn regardless, right? Yeah, that costs 4. So given that, let's just play the Fear of Failed Tests. And actually, I'm going to attack for 2. I'm still not chumping there. This, at least, it's got to make them a little scared to attack. Because if they can't get rid of this, yes, I guess technically they can attack with both. Maybe I'll leave the 2/2 back. I'm not sure. Oh my god, okay. This card is pretty nuts. Whenever an enchantment enters or they unlock a room, they make a 3/1. They didn't have an enchantment to bring back, at least. That part is nice. I could use Glimmer Burst. I guess I should just Misty Salon here. And then I can leave up Glimmer Burst / Get Out. Make a 5/5. No attacks with the Fear of Failed Tests. And then it'd be nice to get to cast Glimmer Burst this turn, but Get Out on, like, obviously, like if they play a land cycler or something big, then I'll just do that. Yeah, Fear of Mobility, no thanks. Counter that. Then they can't attack me. I get to draw, an unidentified hover ship. Yes, I would like to play that. So if I do that, I could flip the room, but that doesn't seem that good. What I could do is I could hover ship, I could Glimmer Burst, and then hope to draw a land. All right, that sounds reasonable to me. Surgical Suite Hospital Room. Ooh, nothing to get back. But let's just play the hover ship now. Get the Ghostly Dancers out of here, and I guess I bash for 5. Oh, they're just done. That was it. I broke their spirit. Well, I was going pretty hard. I think I was actually aiming to get a room kill there with Promising Stairs, but we'll see. Honestly, that central elevator with a cost reducer goes pretty hard because it gives you a lot of value. Oh, nice. 7 wins. Jeskai Rooms, this really... It worked out taking that Smoky Lounge. I've just never regretted picking this card, even if I ended up blue-white. Inquisitive Glimmer was incredible. This card played out really nicely. Gremlin Tamer is also great, but honestly, the Glimmer played out better, which normally I would say Gremlin Tamer is better, but if you're specifically in rooms, this just is double counting, basically. Like, the turns where you play and unlock a room, this effectively added 2 to your pool, and there's a lot of ways to continue getting those benefits. Splashing the Smoky Lounge worked out pretty nicely. Get Out continues to be pretty good. The hover ship's obviously great. Split Up was interesting. I think this card can be really, really good, but it is a little trickier. And overall, this deck played out pretty nicely. Even though I didn't actually get a central elevator Promising Stairs kill, I came close, I feel like. All right, that'll do it for today. Got some good cube coming up, so stay tuned for that. BK's playing in some 64s. Let's see how those go. And I'll be back tomorrow with another draft. I'll see you then. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It helps out the channel, and you won't miss a single draft.